Yo, Dome with Bamfomania, the world's greatest freestyle rap and comedy podcast. If the beat drops while you're talking about it, you got to rap about it. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, leave a comment, and you can enjoy this. You can probably enjoy the content over at patreon.com/Dome with Bamfomania. I'm David. Alex, Terry's on the ones and twos.
Yes, sir.
Special guest, Johnny C. What's up, dog?
What's up, Pop? Southeast in the building.
What's good, brother?
So you've been saying, we've been texting, the homie Mescal connected us, and you've been saying Pop. You've been saying, I've never heard
You
Pop.
never heard Pop?
I've only heard homie.
Boss
Fool.
is a big one.
I've heard the N-word.
I feel like it's like a Southeast thing. Like we be saying Pop. Like we say homie too, but Pop is like, I don't know. It's like our little thing.
I never heard that, bro. I lived in LA 7 years, never heard that.
Never heard Pop?
You put me on, bro.
There it is, Pop. You're a Pop.
And I was
Pop. Because we used to live in Michigan for like 6 years, and they would call soda pop out there, and it's like the worst thing ever. Anytime you'd hear it, you recall that?
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't say soda.
It's some Canada shit.
Like when they're like fish and chips. And like, those are French fries.
Those are French fries.
No, I like it. I've never heard Pop either. It was kind of it's a weird like little respect thing.
You know why I like it though? Because you could say it to a younger dude and an older dude.
Right.
It's like they look at you the same. It's like not like a. Like
Bro,
if I say homie to like an older guy, he's probably like this fool. You know what I mean?
What about
like it's a respect thing too. It kind of goes like
yeah.
How long you been saying Pop? Is it recent or is it like
I feel like that's part of his vocab.
Yeah, it's in my vocab.
But you've been your whole life you've been calling people Pop.
Probably not, nah. I probably called people homie my whole life, but Pop probably like came in like after probably like high school.
It's like one of those things you kind of
so it's been around.
It's been around though.
There you go.
First time I came to, when I was in LA for like the first year or so, I went and got tatted by Big Owie. Big Owie Tattoo. Shout out Big Owie. And he was saying homie all the time, and I was like, yo, that's great. That's good.
What's funny is I used to say homie growing up in the 90s in Hawaii just because I watched like rap music videos. It was what culturally no one was calling each other their homie in Hawaii or anything like that. But I'd be like, yeah, homie was good.
Like, yeah, Ohana.
Essentially.
Y'all watch that new Stitch movie?
No, not yet.
Watch it,
bro. I mean,
it was lucky trash.
Have you? Okay, spoilers, folks.
Remakes suck.
We're gonna, of
course,
agreed. And this is sort of par for the course. I haven't seen it, so I can't. I honestly can't comment on it perfectly, but I've heard that they give the kid away at the end. You see, Lilo gets taken by CPS. I guess Ohana doesn't mean family. What the heck?
Yo, she gets taken in the animated movie too, but don't they go back there and get her, my dude? The aliens involved, and they like, don't kill mosquitoes. Yeah, you know me, I'm sick like I'm Al Pacino.
Didn't watch Lilo Stitch, really hate the remakes, really had that they had to ruin my childhood and take something that I love and make it fake or maybe real. That's how I feel. I don't like this deal.
I'm a perrito. Oof. They could fucking hear the sound. They like, why your name Johnny C? Cause I'm the wave that made Stitch drown.
Whoa.
I'm lost.
I'm
lost. I'm lost.
Y'all didn't see the movie, dog. Y'all don't know.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
I had one Lilo and Stitch bar for you guys. It was a good punchline.
that's cool.
You haven't seen the original one.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
When the food's dropping the ice cream and shit. That's the only thing they remade that was like good. They did that shit in the remake.
So they had that in there?
Yeah, there was like, but it was weird because it was like regular. It's like it's not animation, you know. It's like real people, so it's like some little fucking chubby food's dropping his ice cream.
Yeah, so this is what I've heard that is different compared to like the animated original movies. So first of all, they make Jumba the villain instead of the other big ass alien. There's a bigger alien in the original animated movie.
Right.
Oh, the shark.
Yeah, he's like a shark looking.
Hey, you're right. I didn't even think about
that.
that.
They totally got rid of that
Jumbo was
guy.
like the good guy.
Jumbo's like kind of. He's like Stitch's dad.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was played by Ving Rhames, if I'm not mistaken.
Right. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry.
The shark dude was
wrong.
played by Ving Rhames.
The shark dude? Who was Cobra Bubbles played by?
That's what I'm thinking about.
Okay, no, but there's also an alien.
He was the cop, no?
Yeah, he's the CPS agent. Was Cobra Bubbles.
Yeah, there was CPS and Stitch, and they made a whole thing about Ohana. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
In the original Stitch, there was a thing where Nani was gonna lose custody of
that was
Lilo.
the whole thing,
and it was about her
trying to get a job.
Yeah.
Disney movies get dark, bro.
And she got to keep Lilo at the end. But at the end of this one, apparently, in order to pursue her dreams of studying marine biology,
she just gives up Lilo?
She gives up Lilo to the neighbors or whatever.
Oh, she probably had a better life that way.
Of course. But that's not the point.
Nani got thighs, bro.
Okay.
Nani was thick.
That's the thing. The original artist for that Lilo and Stitch, you can look up some of their adult animation. Like they're
a sick perv.
just sicko, like just voluptuous tits flopping out
Oh,
everywhere,
hell yeah.
drawn in the style of like Lilo and Stitch and shit.
The homie likes the anime shit. Huh?
Bro, I'm
you got
down.
an anime girl.
I'm down. You ever go on Reddit and go to? Oh, never
Reddit.
mind. Don't even get me started on
Hey,
the
Reddit's the
Yeah,
police,
we'll
dog. Every
start.
time I go on Reddit, I see some police ass shit. On
I always check with
Like-
Reddit whenever I'm gonna get my car fixed.
What do you mean by that? Police on
Bro,
Reddit.
like, have you ever, like, honestly, bro, there's so much shit on Reddit that's like nowhere else. Like, if you want to look up something
Yeah.
and you look it up on Reddit,
That's
you won't
so true.
find that stuff on Instagram.
That's true.
You won't
Yeah,
find it
you're
on
right.
Twitter. Like, you'll find some shit.
Reddit's
like,
almost like Craigslist.
Whoa, it's like the forum.
Yeah, you can
Craigslist,
just like
the
you
forum.
can find a lot of shit on there.
random shit.
Yeah.
No, yeah. If I need to fix my car and some dude tells me, oh, $1,200, I go on Reddit. I'm like, how much should it cost for me to do this?
Like, I'll give you an example, right? I'm gonna just say why I said that. Okay, like I have a homie, right? He's a gang member. So in his hood's like really small. So if you look up his hood on YouTube, there's like nothing like crazy there. Like there's no like you look up big hoods on YouTube, it's probably like fights of that hood or like shit
Yeah.
like that.
Right, yeah.
He's like his hood's really small, so there's nothing on there. He goes, bro, I went on Reddit. There's like 20,000 videos of my hood like doing all this crazy shit. He's like, I don't know who's posting this shit. I'm like, damn, that's crazy because it's not on YouTube, it's not on
Right.
Twitter, it's not on Instagram, but it's on Reddit.
Right.
What the fuck?
I've
Like
noticed-
imagine he's like, what the fuck? Some police ass
I
shit.
think
is crazy.
the community's active on Reddit because every now and then there'll be some shit going down in Long Beach, and I'll just hear like helicopters everywhere, and then I'll just go to the Long Beach subreddit, and there's people talking about it, and there'll
yeah.
be an explanation.
Yeah, Long
right
Beach been
there.
getting cracking recently.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah.
They been on
It's
the news a lot and shit.
weird. It's like surprisingly weird because I grew up out
Wait,
here.
what's
It's-
happened recently? I'm not aware.
Just like I just see it on the news a lot. Yeah, it's like shootings and shit.
Here's the thing, Long Beach, in a couple of years, we're gonna be hosting the Olympics game, and it's clear that we gotta be great. We gotta clean up our act, yo, so we can wait.
Yeah, Olympics 2028. I'ma be steady in Long Beach out the gate. Yeah, I might fucking run or skate. Any of those sports, you know, me and my cohorts.
Yo, in the city with the 4 rings like Olympics. Yeah, I gotta jump it. I got the pole vault, gotta get it. I hope that they have some flag football so I can rip it.
Rip it like a ticket. Bad bitch, yeah, she gotta pick it. No offense, but the weed dance. Yeah, shorty look good, so I don't really need friends. New bands.
Ooh, I'm going for gold. Olympics, yo, I don't do what I'm told. It's 2028 and I do what I get it and it's sold. I write it in bold. That's on my soul.
Yeah. I lived on Century Boulevard for a couple years, right by the stadiums, and my goal was like, yo, I gotta move out of here before the Olympics. Because there's like 3 stadiums right
Yeah,
there.
and they're all about to be cracking, bro.
It's about to be insane, dude.
It's gonna be crazy over
I don't
there.
think
bro.
I need to leave the state for the Olympics.
Here's what I'm
luck.
this is what I want to speculate about, because this is something that I've heard other people talk about. When the Olympics are coming, they're gonna disappear a bunch of homeless people in the same way that like ICE,
Oh yeah, like they
ICE
did in
is-
San Francisco.
Facts.
in the same way that ICE is
Yeah.
disappearing a bunch of people. All of a sudden, we're gonna see the streets looking a little
Well,
cleaner.
no, but it's
we're gonna be
like
like, what's
a little
going on?
more-
Hey,
Yeah.
less LA traffic? I
It's-
don't know. We're gonna notice that
it's-
shit.
it's like when
we're
the-
gonna find you guys.
It's like when the fucking Chinese emperor or whatever visited San Francisco, and they were just like,
Yep.
they
Yeah.
just cleaned that shit up
They
real
cleaned it
quick.
up.
They
Real
dumped them all in the
fast.
sewer.
But what I did hear is that it's not just gonna be out here in LA. It's gonna be all over the United States. Like it's gonna be different events held across the country.
The Olympics?
Yeah,
What?
that's what I've heard.
Look
Like it's
that
not
up.
gonna solely be in.
Or you don't have to look it up. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, let me look it up.
I'm curious, but I just don't think it would make sense if it was like some of it's in Pasadena, some of it's in fucking
Was like,
Ventura or
we
some
don't
shit.
have a
I guess it's
stadium
just
here.
Truly in
Long Beach?
Los Angeles.
We have a marine stadium that all the water sports I assume will take place in Long Beach.
Yeah, I was
so
gonna say
pr-
the surfing is gonna be trash.
There's a stadium up in like Carson. I think there's where like there's a soccer stadium in Carson.
Here's the thing about the surfing: they don't necessarily do the surfing at the same. If there's no waves, they just won't do the surfing for the Olympics. They'll wait like a month, or they'll do it a month earlier. Like they have to. They time the surfing event to where they know there's going to be waves.
Is the Olympics a great time to try and fuck an athlete?
Yes,
There's a bunch
definitely.
of there's a bunch of
No,
athlete
dude.
bitches in town.
Dude, it really is. Like though, that's what they really do. Like
They
it's-
be out here fucking,
They out here fuck. Just it's like for them.
but they're
it's like
fucking each
an-
other.
Some of them, but some of them are out here having a good time.
Like, what are the odds?
I'm too chubby for the
Like,
Olympics.
you're more than likely.
Y'all talking about girls that I'm never gonna talk
Here's
to.
what you could do.
They're stronger than me.
You have a
and shit.
better chance of hooking up with a foreign chick than.
Here's what
you
you
know
could
what I
do.
mean?
Here's what you could do. You could do shot put.
Shot put.
Have you seen Brock Lesnar's daughter?
Dude,
She's like,
I'm not talking about Brock Lesnar's daughter.
No, here's the
You
thing.
can talk about
No,
it. That's a fade I
never-
do not want. Brock
I would,
Lesnar.
I would
Chat?
never say anything negative about Brock Lesnar's daughter, other than like she obviously has incredible genetics,
Maya Lesnar.
And-
Look at that
chick.
food, dog.
and she can probably shot some put.
Fuck. Brock Lesnar's daughter looks exactly
She
like
could-
him with
she
the
could
wig
probably-
on.
She
With
is
the
Brock
fucking wig
Lesnar.
on, bro. That's
She
crazy.
is Brock Lesnar.
Bro, she's dude. She's fucking cut, fool.
Yeah, she's jacked, bro.
Hey, imagine you cheat on her. She
No.
gonna snap your fucking neck.
Oh my god.
Breaks your phone. Come here, motherfucker.
Oh, she's like, don't even let me tell my dad you're getting beat up twice one day.
Yo, dude, you want me to hit you?
Watch,
or
I'm
you
gonna be in a
want Brock
studio
to
one
hit
day.
you?
Brock Lesnar's gonna walk in. He's gonna be like, remember when you said on the BAM podcast?
Hey, click on the one where she got the medal around her neck. Yeah, click on like that one right there. Look at this chick's biceps, bro. Look at those arms, dog.
Hey, now we
Yeah.
know who bro be googling, huh? When he's like, on the podcast.
It is
He's like, look at her biceps, so defined.
It's like some Viking warrior shit. Like in a past life, she was just running some team of Vikings, just killing people. You know what I'm
just
saying?
Genghis Khan out. Huh?
Oh yeah, man. I mean, there is something alluring about it too. Like a woman that could beat the shit out of you. There's
Like,
something
probably-
about
I
that.
probably
chicks
think
that-
twice
that
about
are
cheating.
Pretty hot.
You ever seen Entourage?
Muscle mommies. You guys down for the muscle mommies?
Yes, definitely.
There's that episode of Entourage.
I'm down for any girl with a 401k and a nice house.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Get on.
Fuck
get,
the young bitches. They look through your phone. The old bitches don't care.
They don't care.
They're just happy you're there.
Right.
Facts.
Exactly.
Get on her
They're here for a good
insurance.
time, not a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
The young girls, they got a lot of time, dog. So
They
they're gonna
got
go
too
through your
much
phone. They're gonna
time,
ruin your
bro.
life.
Too much time.
We could do a lot of player talk. Let's talk about player
I was
talk.
gonna
What's
say.
that?
Hey, like, cause you know I'm a rapper, but I'm also a woman connoisseur. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All
I was
right.
gonna say funny
Let
story. I was
let
on
us
my-
in on the what do you mean by that? Woman connoisseur.
Woman
Get us,
connoisseur.
all right.
Rap about it.
So look, I missed the break a bitch. I probably make her buy me the whole shit.
Ooh.
Bad bitch in the back like an ad lib. Yeah, I'ma paint the picture like a canvas. Shorty look good, she can't have this. Yeah, I hear the beat, let the beat break. Bad bitch, better whip me up a little pancakes. Hey, I like my weed with some good grapes.
I like my girl that make breakfast. A little bit of necklace, but she gets reckless when she gives the neck just. Little sloppy toppy. Never have to stop. Have to go ahead and make me up some yaki.
Yeah, make me up some yaki with the pancakes. Yeah, you know I'm getting snobby. Yeah, I need a bitch that cook for me. And yeah, you know, I need a 4-leaf.
Cooking and cleaning, yo, that's what I'm needing. Because I wake up and I go to sleep and I wake up again in the evening, and that's just it. I need someone to at my beck and call, yo, and take care of my kids.
Yeah. No, yeah. Player connoisseur. Women connoisseur, as you
Connoisseur.
said.
What were you gonna say earlier before the beat interrupted you?
You know, I think this podcast is so cool how we just freestyle randomly and just go back to a conversation. after we're done rapping.
He gets it.
You
Yes,
gotta do what
sir.
you gotta
Yes,
do.
sir.
Kind of fire.
Tim Westwood TV.
We need to get a deal or something. Somebody needs to sign us.
Someone, yeah. Bamfomania.
No, I just had some advice for all the young players out there. Look, this is some real shit because I feel like a lot of people don't know this. So look, if you're a virgin, you never had a girlfriend, this is some real shit. Get with the girl that likes you, not the girl that you like. Thank me later. You'll
Boom.
live better.
There's a ton of virgins that listen to this.
Yes.
There it is.
I-
All the people that are like
might be-
academics in their bedroom on their laptop all day.
Right.
It,
You
it
know
might
what
be
I'm saying?
exclusively virgins
Right.
that are listening to this show right now. So they're going to need all the advice they can get. Here's my advice. Go on Tinder and hope
No,
you
no,
get
no.
lucky.
Don't go on
That's literally
Don't go on Tinder.
Oh, no,
Don't go on Tinder.
It is the
I've heard
worst.
so many Tinder fucking horror stories in the hood, dog.
Right.
Tinder
That's
is like,
crazy.
Oh, getting
I'm
jumped.
pretty,
Bro,
I'm
what-
pretty sure that half of the man, that's probably a whole different environment for Tinder out there. But I'm pretty sure half of the accounts are fake.
Right.
More than likely.
We had a guest on here, Messiah, that was played by a chick on Tinder. Like, first off, a chick's way too bad. Like above his. If the chick is so hot,
yeah, there's a couple rules.
she
Like
matches
if
you?
it's just titties up, like you gotta wonder, dog.
Yeah.
You gotta see the arm. You gotta see the
I
arm
gotta
fat.
see.
You gotta look at the picture for the arm fat.
Yeah.
You
There
gotta,
has to be at least one full body photo in there
Yeah.
because
At
I've
least.
noticed that I got catfished once on a. This was over 10 years ago on Tinder. I showed up and it was kind of a larger lady, which was fine, but it's like
You took one for the team?
but it was like one of those things.
BBW.
I swear.
want to suck your
I-
jaw and then eat some lunch with you.
There was no indication of that, and she had a ton of photos. She had just angled them all in a certain way where it wasn't obvious, and from that
No,
moment
dude.
on, I knew.
These tortas, they know what they're doing,
No,
bro.
they do. That's how they do it, man.
No, but also a confident torta is showing full body because she knows there's someone out there that wants that.
Well, and also we're
Yeah.
we're using the term torta loosely.
Hey,
because
shout out to tortas though. We're not gonna
I love the
be
tortas.
bashing the chubby girls.
No,
'cause
no,
you
no.
know what?
Nah,
Let's be
I
real,
love
guys.
them.
Let's be real. Let's be real. Fat girls, chubby girls, whatever you want to prefer, baby. I love you.
BBWs.
BBW. Get the best head.
for sure.
They buy you everything you want.
Yup.
They're the nicest girls. They're just happy you're there.
Happy.
That bad bitch, you just bought her everything. She still doesn't like you. She's gonna fuck that other fool next week.
Not
because
worth it.
He has a
Exactly.
mansion and a yacht, and you drive a bucket.
Yeah, exactly.
And then she's also has
These
a
are
million
real wife
options.
hours.
She also has another man for Monday to buy her Subway, Tuesday to buy her King Taco, Thursday she's going to Nobu, and you know what I'm saying. This is where I'm getting at.
Yeah.
This is what I'm getting
it's
at.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
He's dropping
so,
gems.
So you could look, because I always tell the homies this. I'll be like, look, I'll take the 7 with the best personality, then the bad bitch that's a 10 that knows she's the shit.
I was gonna say, I'll
Seven,
take,
know what I'm saying?
seven's pretty good.
I was gonna
though.
say I'll take the 3.
Well, personality. Look, this is why I think personality
Personality's
over
everything.
anything. Because at the end of the
Everything,
day, dog, I've had some bad bitches that are stupid as fuck. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, sex is amazing, yeah. But at the end of the day, after sex, what do? You chill. Get to sit in that bed with her, conversate,
Right.
talk to her about life. Think about a fucking future with this bitch. Any girl you fuck, you
Exactly.
potentially
Right.
can make her your baby mama.
All, like these
You know?
these hotties are fucking.
So you don't want to
vegans
get
and
stuck
shit.
with the bad bitch that's a fucking idiot.
Woman
you know?
connoisseur, y'all. Listen up.
Facts.
Pay attention.
How about this? You want to hear some bad music?
Yeah.
Pick either number 1 or number 6.
I'm going number 6.
Number 6.
Grab me some of that.
Give me some audio, dog.
We got audio. It hasn't even started yet.
Oh my God.
Licking my lips for mama's home cooking. The smell of the barbecue and dad's out grilling. Takeout ain't got nothing on homemade. Riding for
That was kind of a fire bar, okay. Takeout ain't got nothing on homemade.
Ripping through backwoods is my kind of day.
This fool smokes backwards. Who let this fucking fool smoke backwards?
Bro,
No, he's referring to the actual backwoods.
Yeah,
Oh shit! Oh, that's how ghetto I am.
In the
man.
country?
Hey, he's all country singer now. That's how I was like, is this fool like trying to do some rap shit on the country thing? I'm like, what's going on, bro?
Yo, he's referring to the where they chased Forrest Gump
Fuck,
down.
My bad, guys.
The
I'm not from
backwoods.
Texas, guys. My guy.
This wasn't that bad.
No,
it's-
he got me
it's-
with the home cooked meal shit
Yeah.
because I fucking hate fast
The
food.
writing,
The
yo,
older you get, you realize like, fuck, this shit.
the lyrics way worse than the music. Yeah, you know this dude probably got abused as a kid. That's why he looks so corny. His fucking beard is way too black. Yeah, I don't like this the cat.
All I know is that within 30 seconds of hearing this, bro, I heard him say back roads. I heard him say country, yo. I heard him say something about the food he's eating. Heard him say something about the backwoods that he's beating. What,
Yo,
yo?
he said them backwoods, think he smoking that good. Really wish he would though. Got a roll of wood so we can get high. Hit the backwoods, my guy. Yeah, I'm talking about the trees in the back of my cabin.
Catch me in Pico. I'm munching at the North Gate while we listening to music to this fool that look like George Strait. Bars over your head.
All of my exes are from Texas or something.
He did know who George Strait was. Of course, the only white guy in the podcast knows who fucking George Strait is. You know why I only know about George Strait? Because
it Drake?
because of a fucking Ralph Barbosa joke. Have you guys know who Ralph Barbosa
Yeah,
is?
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
comedian.
Yeah, I've heard
he's
of
like
him.
an ongoing comedian. He's like
Fucking
some
legend.
new guy, fucking funny as fuck. He has this joke where he's like, I don't fucking like country, man. He's like, but people from Texas are like, you know what? You don't like country because you gotta listen to George Strait. And when I heard that shit, I was like, who the fuck is George Strait? Let me go listen to George Strait. I was like, fucking, I still feel 25. When I got to the hood, the homies
yeah.
were like, what the fuck are you bumping, dog? I'm like, George Strait, dog. You don't know?
Some
Now you
country
know.
hits.
Some country hits.
It's all about the writing.
Well, speaking of country, hold on one second.
Yeah.
Speaking of country, sorry to interrupt. What you know what's one thing about country? I always tell people, since I make music, I do a bunch of genres. One thing about country, I can honestly say that I feel like white people like country because it's simple. Now hear me out. Okay, obviously rap is not simple. Like, you know, like there's a bunch of shit. You could have triple entendres, all types of shit. If you know how to read bars, rap could get pretty complex. But with country, I noticed that white people have it kind of made with the country shit because they just sing what they're doing in that exact moment. Have you thought about that? Like, let me see how easy it is to make a country song, right? Let me show you.
This is
Let me
a
show you, let me show
stand-up
you.
bit
This
that we've
is some
all
real
heard
shit.
before. This is a bit that exists on the
Walking
internet.
through the tractor as I watered all my grass. And I looked into the distance. You know what I mean? Like, it's so simple,
so
dog.
simple.
It's just literally just fucking say what the fuck you're doing in that moment. And it's country. Boom. Hit.
Yeah.
out the
Plus, you know, there's a couple things: the truck, the beer, the girl that got away. There's like some hits.
To me, that's way like, and he hit all of the major ones. He
All of
talked about back road.
Yeah.
He talked about backwood. He talked about how the cooking is different. That's a big thing. If you're making a country song that's just pandering to idiots, you talk about like, in my town we do things different here.
Yeah.
You city slickers, and we
City
don't like
slickers.
queers.
Yeah.
Drink my beer.
Yeah,
Right.
beer,
America.
heavy on the beer. There's gonna
Jesus
be
and football.
they're gonna be talking about beer.
Not American beer. Pacifico, homie.
Oh yeah, you're right,
Must be
dude.
specific.
They got to drink that Bush Light.
Fuck.
Okay, I got 2 bad songs. Play me the other bad song.
All right.
Right.
Is it Vitamin Me?
Yeah, I fucking hate
These aren't
this.
bad enough for me. I
No.
want a horrible
I
song.
mean, get ready, bro.
I was at the first one just like the little trickery.
Okay. Can I just clarify? It's not like technically bad from like a music perspective, but like if you went to high school with this fool and then he came up on your thing, you would be so embarrassed for him. Is what I'm saying.
Secondhand embarrassment type
Like
shit.
technically, yeah, it could be considered acceptable from a melodic standpoint,
Right.
But the shit makes me want to kill myself.
I'm gonna judge this shit very hard.
Don't need alcohol, you don't need weed. All we need is that vitamin D.
Wow.
Zachary, stop it.
No one believes this stuff is free.
The fact that he really was like, let me get a cool background, let me take my homie. Hey, record this dog, I got a hit.
He's at his uncle's
Vitamin me.
his
Here's the
uncle's
thing.
lake cabin.
I swear, in 10 years ago, that song's getting 1 billion. That's on top of the charts.
He looks like he has
Bro
600
has 600.
followers.
Yeah,
like
600
he has
followers,
600.
dude.
Followers.
Dude, every person that follows this guy, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Vitamin
I follow
Me.
him.
Hey haters, how
But
we
I-
feeling about this one? Hold on. I'm sorry.
All right, yeah, why not?
Look, oh, this is another common thing of the bad music realm in Instagram. They make music to reply to haters. Like they're constantly engaging the hate, and it's so tough for them to handle because they don't have the maturity and self-awareness to realize that, you know, you just got to do you.
just gotta
If people be
let it
hating,
happen.
you got to do you. But
So naive, he should have known that nothing was gonna happen.
What in the Blink 182 are we watching right now?
Watch him go, yeah, that's his
Does he have braces? This guy's got Invisalign, I'm pretty sure.
I don't care, yeah, I don't care.
It looks like he's got something in his mouth.
Running your damn mouth, I just
All right. That's rough.
I hate it.
That it reminds me. I bet this guy could like work for a children's show, writing like the. You know how every children's show that's written for toddlers, yo, there's always a musical number at the end, oh, and it almost always sucks, but the kids don't give a fuck, cause they watching it, yo, they're like, oh, we got good luck.
Yeah, you right. This dude could be on High School Musical. He could write the songs and he would fulfill his soul. He fulfill his meaning and would feel so good for him. Yeah, you know I can't believe Jake, that's his name.
I would skip all his songs if it came up on my Spotify. Dog, I'm not wrong, cause this shit's kinda boring. It's got me sleeping, snoring. I'd rather be high, I'm rolling weed, I'd rather be soaring.
Yeah. It's Mr. Reap the Beep apart. Jake Park look like great value from Walmart.
Whoa.
Damn, got him. Roasted that dude Jake from the fucking bottom.
Yeah, Jake Park's music. I wish him the best, but let's be real.
Dude's probably 16.
Hey, Jake Park, hit me up. I do ghostwriting, dog. Like 75 a song. Come get yourself right.
That's
my
not
boy.
bad. That's a good deal.
You do-
Yeah,
75
that's why I
is
do
great.
75. So people say that's not bad, and they do it.
That's
and then I get a
great.
couple. You know?
Hell yeah,
I
hell
just get
yeah.
one. I can sell it for way more, but I mean, I'd rather have a lot of custies than no custies.
You ever write for like a record label or some type of shit?
I am the record label.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
there
talking
we go.
about.
I'm my own brand.
I'm
a
him.
walking brand.
No, but I'm saying like a record label.
Well,
could
yeah, I have,
fucking
I, have,
pay you
I,
to
have my own,
write.
I have my own studio. I have my own engineer. I have artists. I have a bunch of shit. I'm my own record label.
Oh, sick, dude.
I'm just not rich, you know. It's Block Boys.
Bro, it's hard making the
Hard being rich.
It's hard.
Because I mean, you can have a record label and be in the trenches, and then you can have a record label that's like a successful record label.
Right.
But I mean, you still have a record label as long as you got an LLC. You know?
yeah,
As long as you got
you're
an
right.
LLC.
That's a good point. Like you be fucking.
The LLC makes it official because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of motherfuckers out here that say they got a record label, but they never got an LLC for it. And it's just like, yeah, you just have a microphone in your closet, my guy.
Right.
And what are you talking about?
Bro, there's an IRS website where you can go create a fucking tax ID on the spot.
Yeah, I did that shit a couple years ago.
IRS do not come for any of us in this podcast. I don't
Please
know.
don't.
Please, hands up.
I'm not worried about the IRS. I'm worried about ICE.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
True,
the
thanks.
ICE.
I'll be like, as soon as they show up, I'm like, I don't speak Spanish. I can't. I'm not one of them.
I just look like this.
You just look like this. That's crazy.
Now, there apparently what's happening right now as we speak. There's like a bunch of people trying to. They're at the detention center where they're being held. They're trying to like get in the detention centers, and there's like lines of cops outside of the jail or whatever where they're hiding all
Free my
these.
people, dog.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Free
But-
my people, dog. No one should be in a fucking
you guys-
cage. It's 2025.
You guys ever
Man.
seen that
Fuck the
movie,
government. Put them in cages.
The Assault on Precinct 13?
Yes.
I haven't seen that.
Who knows? Maybe we get one of those again.
Dude, I gotta get a gun.
Allegedly.
I feel like I gotta start
Nah, I feel
shooting
like
ICE
I-
agents.
Well, I don't know about shooting ICE agents.
Or
but
at
I
least
just
Johnny
feel like-
C has left the chat.
No, you know what? They need to start shooting ice.
Johnny,
They need to start.
hey, that one
we need to
meme
start.
where he's
We
like,
need to start.
"You
shit.
just
We need to
here?"
start.
They
We need
already
to
did
start.
this to me in the last podcast. They already did this to you guys. They
We
did
need
this
to
to
start.
me.
Hey, if you can make an
All right.
effect where he
Joke
says
is-
he left
joke
the
is
chat,
past.
just make him disappear.
No
just like,
longer
"Shh."
funny.
Huh, fucking shit.
Right?
That meme where you just. No, they did this to me on my Food Community podcast. He started talking to me about ICE agents, and I was drinking Henny before the podcast, dog. So I said a bunch of stupid shit I shouldn't have said, and my homie was in the background, like. I was like, I don't care. I'm already in it.
He's like, fuck
Off
it.
the Henny, I don't
Off
give
the
a fuck.
Henny.
That's a
man.
good. That's good advice for you guys' podcast. Make
Yeah.
them drink Henny.
Bring
You'll
Hennessy.
you'll get the clickbait.
Honestly-
you need.
No, they've had their fair share of guests who've gotten blasted during and before,
sounds
even
fun.
after.
Yeah,
Even
we're doing
after.
it less and less nowadays.
I'm more of a stoner.
It's probably better for your health
Yeah.
to smoke weed.
I try to drink, and it's just like every time I do, I'm just like, I don't even know.
You
what
ever
to
you ever
say.
know these dudes who are fucking alcoholics who give up drinking and then they just become insane potheads? Like they're
That's a
just
good way to
fucking-
give up. That's a
Yeah,
good way to give up
that's a
any
good way to
drug.
do
To be
it.
honest, that's why I think I'm not addicted to any drug because of weed.
You just
'Cause
smoke
of
enough
weed,
weed
yeah.
to
Because
where you
nothing I've ever done is like as much as I want to do weed. Like
Yeah.
I've never done a drug where I did it and I was like, this high is so amazing, I will ruin my life for
Okay,
it.
but what about the food? I get too crazy with the food when I'm high, bro.
Bro, yeah, I get crazy with the food
Yeah.
before the blunt. I was already fat before the
Like-
blunt. It made me fatter.
I'll be keeping my shit together, sober, and I'll be like, all right, let me get faded, and then I'll be like, all right, it's all good, you're good, and then dude, a couple hours will go by, and I'll be like, I want to eat the house.
That's why I stock up on the frozen burritos, dog. It'll be like 2-3 in the morning, and I'm like,
Feel it.
I want to eat
Genius
something.
solution.
Boom.
You know what? I ate so much fucking frozen shit being a stoner. Like, and honestly, dog, I just think about. And I'm 26 now. I think about it. and I'm like, fuck, dog. All that radiation is probably just in our food, dog. Like,
Yeah.
because I never thought about that in
I-
high school. You know
I had
how much
a-
fucking pizza and bullshit I
Right?
ate.
I had a-
All that
I had a-
stuff,
I had
bro.
a-
All
Mom was
that
telling
stuff
me
we
that,
ate,
you know?
dog.
I had a dream last night. Maybe you guys can tell me what you guys think it means.
okay.
So
Was it
in
a
the
fever
dream, I'm waking up, and my dick is 2 feet long,
Sick.
fully.
Well, that shit was a dream for sure.
but
like, whoa.
but it's also, it's not like proportionately longer. It's still just as slender as a normal wiener, but it's 2 feet long. And in the dream, I immediately start taking out my phone and sending pictures of it to people.
Diddy has entered the chat.
right. Diddy has
That's why I woke up with those messages from you this morning.
Diddy dreams.
I know. Hey,
man.
I watch No Jumper a lot, and they always be saying like the white homies make the gayest jokes.
The white homies make the gayest jokes, but there's nothing gay about dreaming about having a big ass wang and sending it to your friends and the ladies. Yo, I'm just doing my thing.
Yo, there's something wrong about dreaming about a big dick. I mean, I understand that it's a dream, and that'd be sick if you really had it. But goddamn it, Alex, I know that it was a dream. I had to lay the mallet.
Yeah, you know I had a dream about my big ass hog. Walk around, yeah, shit looked like a log. Some hardwood, know what I'm saying?
Hey.
And yeah, I'm taking pictures, then I start slaying.
New to the dreams. What rhymes with dream? Martin Luther King.
Oh,
Hey. Hey, and then I do my thing. Then I got the ring, sort of like a champion.
Yo, it's a dream, and if I wake up, I'm covered in cream because it was one of them things. Yeah, I was over there. My sheets are stuck with me.
Stop the beat.
Stop the beat.
Yo, DJ.
That's like that clip of Fat Joe with I forget for some. Fat Joe refers to himself as a serial glizzy eater, and then the co-host.
Oh yeah,
some
I think I've
guy's
seen
like,
that clip.
Pause.
Pause.
That dude is insecure about his masculinity. You know what I mean? Because Fat Joe didn't say anything really that. He just talks about how he likes eating hot dogs.
Yeah.
Nothing. For the other guy to be like, pause, bro, what the hell? In his head, he's just like, oh my God. If I think that eating hot dogs is good, it might make me kind of gay.
Right.
Oh no, pause. Oh no.
The homie next to him was like, are we gonna keep that in? He's like, cut that out, man. Cut that out,
change.
Joe. You're cool with putting that out, Joe?
You cool with that, Joe?
Don't you understand that people are gonna think you're gay now, Joe?
You eat hot
because
dogs?
you like eating hot dogs? What
This
the
is
hell?
So crazy though.
I won't even drink out of a straw.
Yeah.
Right.
I only gulp drinks.
Get that fucking ice cream away from
Hey,
me.
how about this, bro? How about the dude who, like, you know, when I take a drink of something, I go like this, real quick. That's it. How about the motherfucker who does this?
Freaking
How about the
actor
motherfucker who does this, bro?
That's me.
The backwash homie, huh?
Prison.
Prison.
Jail.
Why? 'Cause
Why are
I'm
you
thirsty?
chugging, bro?
Because I smoke a lot of weed and I'm dehydrated a lot.
I do like to get the water experience over with, so I'm kind of a water
That's
chugger
a
as
church
well.
sip you
You
just
got
took.
to do that in private, bro. If we're hanging
No, it's-
out, you start just mouthing this
Matter of fact,
fucking
just
bottle.
drink water in the other room. I'm like,
Hey, go over there when you
go
drink.
with the Siamese cat.
Drink water before you come to my house.
Hey, do you guys? I'm a subject change real quick. I'm gonna have to grab the whole bull by the horns on this one, guys.
All right.
Pause.
Do you guys believe in? That wasn't even gay. That wasn't even gay. Get a better pause,
I
bro.
I was trying to accentuate how pause is overused.
So let's unpack that.
That was
Right.
deep. Do you guys believe in ghosts?
Yes.
And or also, have you had a paranormal experience? And can we hear it?
Yes, I've had a couple. Two of the experiences were both at my dad's house. He lives in Ontario, and I remember when
Black people can see ghosts in the same way that like dogs can see ghosts. There's something about it. I swear to God.
It's
calling
like,
black
it's
people
like
dogs?
It's a spirit
we're
because there's
tapped in,
because
bro.
there's a million. I swear to God, it's because there's a bunch. It's in the same way that like imagine Native Americans can probably, because there's a million dead Native Americans under them at all time. They get the energy from them. It's the same way.
I think he's right.
It's just, I don't know, but I kind of get what you're saying. It's like
I feel like it's more white people that are like ghost hunters and shit, though. Don't you think?
but
no,
those are all
definitely.
fake. But those
Because
shows-
I watch this shit on
Bro,
YouTube, bro.
Yeah, but those
have
shows are all
have
fake.
your black homies ever been like, "Hey, bro, let's go ghost hunting"?
Never.
Have my Mexican homies ever said, "Hey, homie, let's go ghost
I'm
hunting"?
sure never.
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 But white homies for sure.
Hey, you guys gonna go to this
You want to go to
house?
the
This
cemetery,
haunted?
homie? You want to go to the cemetery?
You
Yeah,
gotta
but-
go to old man
that-
Jenkins'
that-
house. I heard he died.
Yes,
in his
but
bedroom.
that's not how that conversation goes when it's white people talking to another white people. They're like, "Hey, do you want to go pretend like we're hunting ghosts?" Because they're all fake.
But then
Every
they got
one of
all
those
this
shows
tech
is
To
fake.
be
And
honest,
a
I
Ouija board?
tried to act like I knew white people slang. I don't.
There's no white people slang. We wish we had slang.
Yeah,
You guys say
G's.
friend, huh? Like we say homie.
They
You
say
guys
G's.
friend?
Bucko.
Like
buddy.
G's Louise, I guess, could count, but I don't know anyone that says that.
I've said G's before.
G's.
G's.
Oh, G's.
When I say G's, I think about money. I'm like, yeah, let me get
Oh,
a couple G's.
big G's.
Gene, and
Well,
what
we
about
totally ignored the homie story, man.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I
So,
agree.
Well, it's fake. So
Hey, is he kind of like Jamie from Joe Rogan? So he's just like off
well, he
camera?
talks way more than
Yes.
James. Joe Rogan would have told Terry. Joe Rogan would have told Terry to shut up 17 times at this point.
my bad, y'all. I'm just
Don't
fucking
with
trying
Terry.
to- But
Just kidding, go ahead.
yeah, so I was probably like 11, 12 at this time, and my dad worked nights, and so I remember being upstairs in my room. I'm playing the game late or whatever, and in the hallway there was like basically a wooden floor, but it was covered with carpet, so you could hear when the floor would creak
Creaking shit, yeah.
And every night I would hear it sound like somebody was walking on the floor in the hallway. And the way it sounded is like they were coming towards my room. So I would always look towards my door and nobody would be there. Like, so silent little footsteps walk into my room. I'm playing Halo and I look left and I'm like, no one's there. I am scared. Feeling like I got the goosebumps, gray hair. Yeah.
In the hallway, yeah, I'm hearing footsteps. Turn around and I look like, oh my goodness, but nothing there, and I'm hella scared. Cause I'm 7 and I think I don't have any hair.
Yo, I think my house is haunted. Every time I go to sleep, yo, I start to hear them stomping. Yeah, I hear it often. They're outside my room. Yeah, shit is haunted. They're gonna kill me soon.
And I'm gone in the afternoon. It's getting trippy like I just say to ate the shrooms. Hey, bad bitch know how to use a broom. Hey, download all my songs on the iTunes.
On the iTunes and Spotify. Thought I spotted a guy, but it was a ghost and I put my face under the covers and I was scared and there was others.
I've never, I think I've had like supernatural experiences that I could attribute to it being, but there's also always some sort of logical explanation as well for all the ones that I've personally experienced. So I don't think I really have any genuine, I never saw a ghost, you know what I mean? I need to see it.
Right. I've never seen a ghost either. I personally believe that it's all fake, but you know, it's people see shit. What, you got one? Is that why you brought it up?
I gotta go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta hear Johnny's. I gotta
story.
hear.
And look, I can honestly say it happened to me. It happened to me when I was a freshman in high school, and so no drugs. I was a freshman. I was a fucking kid. You know, because I feel like most people tell ghost stories and you look at them and you're like, you're on drugs, bro. No drugs. Smoke weed. That's about it. Especially freshman year. So basically, was it freshman? I think it might have been 8th grade summer. I don't even think I was in high school yet. I think it was like 8th grade summer. So my grandparents, R.I.P. both of them, rest in peace. They were going to church, right? They were going to church, and they left us in the house alone. Me and my neighbors, like all my neighbors from the block from when I was growing up. So the neighbor to the left, the neighbor to the right, and the neighbor in the front. And they're all like my age, and we were watching a movie in my room, but there's no adults. Keep in mind, there's no adults. So I remember we were like fucking with BB guns and shit, and we were watching TV. And the way my house is laid out, there's a door right here and a door right here. So if you go to the door to the right, you could see the kitchen and you're like in the house. And if you look out the door right here, you could see my backyard, right? Mm-hmm. So out the door of my backyard, the door's open, so I could like see the backyard. Like for some reason, I left the door open, and the other door's closed, but the door's open to the backyard, so I could see the backyard. So what you could see from the door of my room is like there's like a table. And you know, like Mexicans collect cans and shit. So, you know, we always keep the cans in like a big ass trash bag. Right. And then we stack them up, whatever. So there was a trash bag of cans, but it was like filled up, bro. So that shit was heavy, you know what I'm saying? So no wind's gonna knock that shit down type shit. It was fucking heavy, you know? And I remember it all started like we were watching and like we were alone. And then like it was crazy because first we heard like a boom, like boom. And then like we looked around. And it sounded like it was on the roof. And then like, we're like, that's tripping, we're tripping, whatever. So then we forget about it. We keep watching TV and shit. And then I look, and I shit you not, fool. I was the only one that's seen it. But the bag, it just flew, fool. Like it just fucking,
like
it got pushed. Like it got pushed.
Paranormal Activity
like
style.
Like straight up, like some straight up Paranormal Activity shit. Keep in mind, it did it right when I looked outside when we were watching a movie. For some reason, I was the only one that just fucking happened to look. I don't know why the fuck I looked. It was already getting dark.
It was a ghost of a man who was pissed that they weren't his cans.
Yeah,
I wish those were my cans.
Damn so then that shit happens, right? And I'm like, I remember I telling the homies, and they were like, "You tripping?" And I was like, "Maybe I'm tripping, dog. Maybe it was the wind, you know? Because that would be the only like thing." But then I picked up the bag and I put it back, and I'm like, "That shit's heavy, dog. Like, there's no way the wind just." Because it got thrown far. Like, it didn't get thrown, like, just, you know, like, if it would tip over the window, just go like that.
Yeah.
It didn't go like that.
It would take some force to throw it. Okay.
So, that happened, whatever. So, then we were like, all right, whatever, go back. Then we hear a boom again. And it sounded a little closer this time. It was on the roof, but it sounded a little closer to, like, where we were. And now, like, the homies kind of ignored it on the first one. The second one, we're like, hey, like, you guys heard that? And then we were like, yeah, like, we're like, all right, whatever. We ignored it again. The third one, we heard it again. Boom! We're too scared to open the door to the house now because we feel like someone broke in or some bullshit and they're in the kitchen.
Right.
And we're kids and our parents are gone. So we're like, fuck that shit. Like, let's dip. Like, let's go to run to my neighbor's pad. So we run to the neighbor's pad and we call my grandparents and we're like, hey, like, we think someone broke in the house or we don't know what the fuck. And keep in mind, never, ever call them for some shit like that, especially like at church or something, you know?
Right.
So they're like, we're going to come home right now, but are you sure? You know, and we're like, we're damn near freaking out our neighbor's house waiting for you guys now
Yeah,
because
scared.
how creeped out we are, you know?
Yeah.
So they pull up. We wait at my neighbors. They pull up. We go inside, and then there's my grandparents. They opened everything, and there's nothing there, right? So we're like, what the fuck?
Like nothing
So,
out of
like,
place.
and keep in mind, we're all boys, so we're like, we're dead ass like, hey, fool, stop being a pussy, you know? Like
Stop being a pussy. Yo, all I know is that you can't push me. If you push me and you're a ghost, yo, I'm gonna be scared and I
Homie
might
ruined the clip.
poop in my pantaloons.
Yo, I'm really scared, chilling with my friends. Heard a lot of booming and then some cans went fluing off the top of some other stuff. And I'm like, yo, I kinda had enough of this.
Yeah, home alone with my friends, and we are like trying to sit here and pretend that we're not scared of shit from the booms. Yeah, you know me, I'm about to go grab a broom.
Ooh. Catch a ghost cause I'm clustered. Cool. Hit him with the ghost gun, Ghostbuster.
Ooh.
And
Mustard.
then I muster up the strength to go ahead and punch this ghost in the face.
Punched him in the face. Yeah, you know me, I need a little bit of space. I'm about to go outside and fucking just lace my shoes on, and then I'm about to eat some croutons.
Some croutons. Yeah, dog. I definitely have had some weird experiences.
Wait, are you finished?
No, I was
Yeah,
Oh, my bad,
please,
my bad.
please,
Yeah, keep
please
going,
go on.
keep going,
Please
keep
go on.
going.
clip is gone. I was like, I got a perfect clip for you guys. Ghost clip.
No, just because
No,
the
you're good.
freestyle.
No, it's good.
I think drawing attention to it doesn't lend itself to it being better at the end.
We'll
so I
edit
think-
around it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. I was just trying to give y'all the clip.
Yeah. But
No,
no, that's a freaking interesting story.
Yeah,
dog.
but so-
yeah, so what happened? Yeah,
So
keep
yeah,
going.
so I was okay, right? So we go back in, right? My grandparents are like, "Hey, like nothing's here. What the fuck?" Right? So me and all the homies, we have a freaking man-to-man conversation, and we're like, "Hey, stop being a little bitch, dog. Like, like straight up. Like anything fucking happens, we're gonna kick it right here. We're gonna watch fucking Family Guy, and we're gonna fucking kick it, and that's it. We're not gonna be fucking little weenies and fucking be like, fuck this shit and get all creeped out."
You gave yourselves a pet talk.
We're like, we gave fucking football pet talk, bro, like dead ass, dog. And that's how you know.
Who are we?
Yeah, we're dead ass, dog, because we're already like, damn, fool, we had to call my fucking family because we were such pussies and shit. But it was creepy, dog. This shit was fucking creepy. Like I could deal with beating somebody up or some shit, but like
Right.
paranormal vibes, that shit's creepy, dog.
shit's
you know?
creepy, bro.
So this is like the only time I ever seen some shit, dog. So we go back, we're watching Family Guy, and then I remember now I fucking leave the door open again, dog. After I just seen the fucking the crazy trash can shit, I should have just closed the fucking door because it's nighttime now. My
Right.
grandparents got back, so now it's like nighttime. This is already happening when the sun was like barely going down, like 7, so it's probably like around 8, 9 now. So it's nighttime, right? So how my room is set up, where the doors on the outside. There's a door right here too on that. Okay, so you walk out this door, but there's a door on the left and a door on the right. The door on the right goes into the kitchen. The door on the left is a water heater. There's nothing there. There's just a water heater. There's a door for the water heater, but there's nothing there. You can't like go in anywhere. Like it's just a water
it's
heater.
just a water
It's
heater.
a water heater, but there's a door. So there's like 3 doors in one little spot right there. So I looked out while we're all watching. Just had a pep talk about don't be a fucking pussy and shit. Dude, I looked out the door and I shit you not, and I know it sounds so fucking cliche. I know it sounds so fucking like, dude, everyone says that. Not even lying. This is dead ass what I seen. I'm only repeating it. Lady, white dress, but like old times, like fucking like looking like an umbrella, like upside down, like how
Oh yeah.
like
yeah.
Cinderella, like Cinderella
Yeah.
dress, like a Cinderella dress, like back dress,
Yeah.
with like a white cloak, but there was no face. It was just like it was a dark black hole where the face was, but she also wasn't looking at me. She was looking straight. So she walked through the door of my kitchen to the door of the water heater, right? So she didn't look to the left or the right. I just saw
She
the
just started
side.
banging on it with a wrench.
No, the craziest shit, right? She fucking goes through, right? And then I looked at all the homies, and dog, I know that you guys have heard the expression like you turn white as a ghost.
Right.
Yeah.
Dog, I'm brown as shit, dog. I have never turned white in my life. I've been through everything you could think of in the fucking shot at, fucking jumped, all types of shit. Ain't nothing ever scared me enough, bro, to where my skin turned fucking white, dog. I turned white. I stuttered, bro. I'm a rapper, dog. I don't fucking stutter, dog. I do not stutter. I'm fucking on my shit. So I looked at the homies, white as a ghost, stuttering, dog. Literally, I can't make this shit up, dog. Looked at them and was like, go to the living room. Walk to the living room, bro. I jumped up and down like a little kid, bro, and was like, I saw a fucking ghost. I saw a fucking ghost. And all the homies are like, what? Like, what the fuck? Like, you tripping? Like, really? They believe me. I was white.
Yo, they believe me cause he was white, and that lends itself to being truthful and right. Yo, what do you know? I gotta trust all of my white bros.
Yeah, homies white must be telling the truth. Yeah, you know me, I'm white hopping in the booth. And then it's not that hot cause I'm white ass dude. But yeah, you know I saw a ghost and I'm feeling cool.
Yo, I saw a ghost and now I'm really spooked. I got my brown skin but then white and now I'm really like, look, yeah, I saw some shit and I ain't like it. Trying to tell my friends but they ain't really like it.
I got the ghost gun in the ghost whip. They're like, hey Johnny C, you want some bullshit? I hit the sideline with a new gun. Big pun, cause I come through with them big puns.
Ooh, big pun, I got a big gun and I shoot it, the protoplasm, then I capture rum. Yeah, you know me, I'm hanging out with some Dan Aykroyd and them.
Dan Aykroyd.
Yeah, do you want to watch a quick clip real quick?
Oh yeah, was that the last one? Yeah, we'll end on a clip.
Hit me with the raccoon. This is a good time.
Got some levels here. Whoa!
Shit.
Oh, that poor raccoon.
Dude. God.
Did the homie dirty, dog.
Bro.
Yo, did I hear the N-word there? There's one of the construction workers.
That put a good ear.
Yo.
That shit was like an ad lib all the way in the back on like 0.2 fucking volume, and you heard that shit. That shit was,
What if that was actually the raccoon saying that?
Dude, I was about to say.
Fuck it, they did Rocket Dirty, dog. They did Rocket Dirty, dog.
Nah, that was the raccoon.
I think
for
somebody
sure.
in the comments says it. Someone in the comments is like, the
Yo.
raccoon yells the N-word or
Oh,
something like
it's
that.
like, yo.
Wait, what was that first comment? Go up. That was that first comment again.
Oh,
I am the raccoon's lawyer. Since no eviction notice was posted, we will be pressing charges.
oh my gosh.
That dude's doing a lot.
Yo, let's watch that video one more time.
Yo, this is great.
Fucking assholes.
Whoa!
Aw, the little homie didn't deserve that.
You said, oh,
Save the raccoons, dog.
For real, I did feel bad. I'm glad he lived. I'm glad he got. Raccoons are cute, even though we haven't domesticated them.
They've obviously cut off most of the limbs of this tree. You'd think he'd have gotten the message at this point, but he's
Right, but
really
he's underground.
He's like one of those old people that stays in their home when a hurricane's coming, and they're like, "No, I've lived in this home for 60 years. There's no way Hurricane Katrina's gonna ruin my
town ain't big enough for the two.
exactly."
Where can people follow you, Johnny?
Johnny C 562 _ on Instagram. It's just say Mr. Southeast. Johnny C on YouTube. I got a lot of music out, you know what I'm saying? Come support your boy. If you need a studio, we got a studio in Flower District. Hit my DM.
You might need to hit him with the spelling for the Johnny
Johnny
C.
C.
Johnny C is JOHNNYSEA_. So C is like spelled like the ocean.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Link in the description. Go follow Johnny. Go check out all of his shit. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, leave a comment. And if you'd like to keep listening, go to patreon.com/bamfomania. There are hundreds of hours of bonus content. Appreciate you guys.
Bam, bitches.
Southeast. We outside.